Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday. You know me. It's the co-host Johan. Jonathan back in the building. And once again, joining me as always, the main host George. How you feeling today?
Good. How's everyone doing today? Happy to be here. Happy to talk about new topics and getting to know our new guests. How are y'all doing today?
Man, you know us, George. Hey, and matter of fact, everybody, meet our guest. I'm so rude. This is TSM Dakota, everybody. The famous photographer of Southwest
What's
Airlines,
good, guys? How you
TSM.
guys doing, man? Well,
Hey,
I'm
hey.
doing fantastic. Appreciate y'all for inviting me to the podcast. I'm glad to be here. And let's see all
Oh,
these
hey.
questions you guys have.
Well, bet TSM. We love that. We love that, man. We love that. And here on George Talks, we talk about anything and everything but politics. You know, every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time. You guys come watch us. Hey, this episode, season two, episode two, guys, and starting off with our very guest TSM Dakota. So, to start off this lovely Friday, let's get started. TSM. So, as I mentioned before, guys, he is a photographer for Southwest Airlines, and what he does basically, he takes photos, travel, wherever they tell him to travel, and take photos of the airplanes. Is that correct, TSM?
Yes, I'll be taking pictures of any commercial airlines, for example, Southwest, Alaska Airlines, United, etc. All the major airline companies.
Oh wow! Like, do you travel outside? Is like outside too, like let's say Canada or London too, or just in state?
No, I'm not. I've been traveling only in the US. The furthest city I've been traveled to is Chicago, and by far the best experience. I love it.
What makes Chicago stand out compared to every other place you've been to?
I mean, what makes it stand out is like how the city is like, because, and also it's on the East Coast. So I'll mostly be traveling a lot in the west side of the freaking state. Like, for example, the Bay Area. But Chicago has been so much outstanding because I love how the airports, like, they have two airports there in Chicago, like Chicago Midway, Chicago O'Hare. I've been mostly plane spotting at Chicago Midway because it's mostly Southwest, the airline company they've been working with. And I just love the actions there. It's just like all smooth. I love it.
Wow! I mean, I've been to Chicago before, George. Chicago's pretty cool. I mean, during the winter it's super cold over there, but like I don't know. I've been to multiple states, like Dakota, my boy here. Um, Truly, honestly, I've been to so many states and cities. Honestly, I kind of agree with him. I mean, but Chicago is like number three on my list. The best city I've been to, like myself personally, was like maybe New York. But like from there, I mean, Chicago is like number three on my list, George. So I kind of agree with him. Chicago's pretty great. I give Houston like number five because I lived Houston all my life. I mean, this is just on my point of standpoint. But like, wait, so like you number one Chicago, but you've been to other like cities too, right? TSM, like Houston, like St. Louis, California.
Well, yeah, actually, like in my list, Chicago is my third. My second list
Okay,
is San Jose. Because
San
San
Jose.
Jose is like a beautiful, yes, it's a beautiful city in the Bay Area by far. And then the
Okay,
number one's got to be Oakland. The reason why I was born in, well, I was born and raised in Oakland. I have families there. Oakland has been my number one location by far. I've been flying to Oakland in and out every single weekend, mostly because of family and mostly just like to take pictures over there.
understandable. Like you said, born and raised. So you don't. So do you not live in Oakland anymore? You live in a different city from your family?
Oh, no, it's just that, like, well, my grandparents live in Oakland. So, not,
Hmm.
yeah, in Oakland. My other side of the family as well. Like, my mom's side of the family used to live in Oakland. Right now, they live in Las Vegas. And mostly my dad's side of the family currently still live in Oakland. And yeah, that's part of the reason why. That's just been like at Oakland most of the time because of them.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, I never been to Oakland, but When I was little, I mean, I used to go to Los Angeles, but now, like, during like over time I grew up, I went to like Houston to settle down with my family. Went to Kaiser, met George there. I mean, and then from there we grew up, and then after fourth grade we kind of split up after that, guys. We call it the Beatles break, but we don't talk about that. Um, but like literally, I don't know. But in the crazy part, you guys, I mean, he got this job like at a young age. He's 19, guys. I mean, this guy is traveling to places. Heck, when I was 19, I wasn't even thinking about traveling to big places like that. But he's 19, guys, and not only that, he's also the goalkeeper for LA Galaxy. I mean, how does that feel being a goalkeeper, man? I mean, I know goalkeeping is like a hard part of the soccer journey.
Honestly, I was trying to say I was goalkeeper when I was a freshman. That was a little bit difficult, but once you progress, like if you keep training hard every single day, you get like more and more confident be as a goalkeeper because it's really a huge responsibility in soccer. That's like the major like positions, because you get the whole field of like a whole field of the like how the players play and stuff. You gotta like you know be organized with that.
Mm,
And do you plan on
So
staying
I
on
mean,
LA
yeah, I
I
used.
love it. Yeah, I've been with that team since I was in junior year, 2023. That's when I got scouted. Yeah, that's when I got scouted. Yeah, so it's been a
Damn.
journey. Love it by far. I love being as a goalkeeper. It takes a lot of responsibility, but I could handle it to be honest, because of all the experience I gained, all of the confidence.
Okay.
It's just pretty smooth. I love it. I love it.
Any comments on that, George?
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever been like felt responsible for like losing a game or felt responsible for winning a game? Like, oh, we won because of me, or we lost because of me.
Honestly, no, because if I go down, the whole team goes down, or if I win, the whole team just wins. It's not all up to me.
Uh,
It's all up to the team.
Yeah,
Teamwork makes the dream work.
man,
yeah.
Man, I wish we had that mentality as a kid, bro. Because I remember like they used to scream at us like, "Bro, you missed the goal!" Like you don't
Oh
have it
yeah,
nowadays, like good sportsmanship. Like when back in the days, like people would yell at me and George were like, "You missed a shot! Like you could have passed it, you could have done this." But nowadays, people are like, "Hey, bro, next time, next time." Like we're a team. Back in the days, for me and George, everybody was thinking they're a striker, dude. I mean, I know everybody got the midfielder, the defenders, the goalkeeper, the strikers, but back in the days, and like when me and George used to play, we used to think like strikers. Like everybody used to like go for the goal. Like your main goal is to shoot a goal. Like don't
yeah,
pass, just go straight to the goal. And you can use other people. Like I say use, but like use your teammates to get to the goal, like to reach your goal line. Nowadays, it's all about workmanship and team, like team membership. Which honestly, like I feel like our mentality back then is like kind of better now because if the whole team is focused on getting a goal, using each other to get there, I feel like now, I think that's the majority of what people think nowadays. Like Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi or Ronaldinho, Mbappe, and all of them. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's their mentality. Like, hey, go for the goal. Like, I mean, that's why you see them do all these hat tricks and everything because their main goal is to shoot a goal. I mean, but I get understand like using teamwork and everything to be a team player. But I don't know. I mean, what's your thought of it, Dakota? Because honestly, like, how do you feel about our mentality from back then to now?
I feel like mentality, right? Like back then, it was like pretty like there was a lot of mentalities because nowadays kids like they lose their mentality that easily, because they listen. Young people they just listen to the haters more than the people that be cheering for it, all the support. Because like right now, bro, it's just like down the drain. Even though I try to cheer them up, which I tried, but I feel like before their mentality was like more and more like active. Like they were hungry for it, They were hungry for the game. They're trying to win. But I feel like nowadays now they're just not
Mm-hmm.
hungry for it like as before. Like for example, the national team, Mexico national team. Before they were really like hungry to get a win, but nowadays this is not locked in. They're not in their game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's because for me, honestly, I feel like back then soccer was like for fun. Now it feels like soccer is just a job for a lot of people. If they're not getting paid the right amount of money, they're not going to play as good as they were. I mean, honestly, like that's what I see nowadays. I mean, I know there's a lot of players out there still that play the game for the game, but there's a lot of players that play for the money. And that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't want to cause a whole fandom in the soccer community cause chaos and everything, but they used to be the game used to be fun. Now the game is all about making money. That's just my point of view.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, yes, it is, bro. Nowadays, like the academies, they just want money. They don't care about talent. All they care is about money, you know. But I feel like I'm one of those few lucky players to get in, who is just like pure talent.
Any comments on your end, George? I mean, I know back then you didn't play much soccer, but I know you were still with me playing with Alex and all them.
Oh yeah, I used to play soccer a lot when I was younger, but then I lost interest in it, like you said, because of people always being like very like like, oh, you missed a goal or you're doing bad, it's your fault, we're losing. And I just lost motivation, I lost interest in it. I started turning to other things, other hobbies. But yeah, I used to like play it a lot when we were younger. Like I remember in third grade we used to play it a lot and recess and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But yeah, I do think that in every
Yeah.
business there's gonna be people that only do it for the money, and people that are actually passionate like Dakota. And you can see it on the field who is who by the way they play.
Yeah, honestly, like the reason why I stopped playing soccer because I had a knee injury, like my knee popped, and like I wasn't able to play the same anymore. I mean, the doctor did say like one more bad sprain and I will never be able to play again, and that just took my motivation. Like that's just like scared me. I never want to lose the ability to run. But like ever since the doctor told me that, it's like I lost motivation to play the game. I mean, that's my point of view. That's my reason why I don't play soccer no more. Which a lot of people are like, oh, you could have worked out, you could have done this, you could have done that. But my mentality, the doctor just scared me so much from back then. It just caused me to like freeze and like not make a move. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Dakota. I mean,
it
have you ever had
happens.
that moment before, like so many soccer injuries, or no?
Yes, I had a soccer injury back in October 2022. I fractured my finger, and then it was during the game. I accidentally hit my finger on the post. I was trying to save the ball, but I went to the doctor the same day. They're like, "Oh, like you can't play as goalkeeper for like 3 months." So I was like, "Wow." So I was sad, yes, obviously, because I love the sport, but it didn't let me stop playing the game, you know? Because I know for a fact, after I come back, I would train hard and work my ass off, to get, to
Mm.
see if I could get better, like before I was injured, Be the better version of myself.
Yeah, like it
But
never happened.
that result, huh?
Like you go back to like act almost like it never happened. Like you're back to new
Yeah,
100%.
like literally never happened. But the work pays off. I got into the academy, LA Galaxy Academy, and I'm so grateful that I just didn't give up because I knew I had more potential in myself. I know I was like better, you know.
But
So
after the injury, you never froze before. You ever had that moment where, let's say, for example, you injured your wrist, and the doctor said one more injury and you won't be able to use your hand like you did before, and basically there's a move that requires you to use that wrist again, the same move. Are you taking that risk or are you freezing?
in my opinion, I would take the risk because most people say like
Even
just
if it
most
even
sponsors
if it
like
risking your career?
yeah, I'll risk it. I'll risk it for my career. That's how much I love the sport. There's some doctors feel like, oh, like if it's like fracture your finger, like it's over. Like you can't use that finger. If you like risking it more, I'll play carefully, but I'm still gonna play the sport. I just gotta play it safe.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I always had that fear, like, because my brother tried to get me back into the sport, and when it was my turn to do a cross, I failed. And after that day, I said, "Nah, no more, no more. I'm not playing the game no more. I'm just gonna retire like early." And I was like 15 at the time, and I was scared to play the game afterwards. That's trust me. Nowadays, I love soccer. If you tell me if you play, I can probably play like 30 minutes before like my knee acts up again. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the game to me kind of died ever since people back then, like George said, like people just push down on you hard, like oh with like thanks to you we lost the game, or like oh you're not that good, like get out, or I can play better than you. Everything back in the days was just straight up like trying to push you down, but what they say always to motivate you to do better. But I don't know. There's a way to say it, and there's a way to like encourage somebody if you're trying to talk down on them. But it's just my opinion, guys. I mean, it's crazy back then soccer. I mean, but Dakota, not only that, not only that you are a photographer for Southwest Airlines and all these major other companies, and that you play for the LA Galaxy, you also met ISO Speed at one point, did you?
Yes, I did. I met Actual Speed. It was funny because where Actual Speed was at, he was like 2 blocks away from my house. So me and my friend named OC Burion, he's a TikTok streamer as well. We just pulled up on it. It was like a higher chance to meet him in the morning since it was like a little bit of crowds. So I got his attention by just showing a little Southwest airplane because he had never seen anything like that before. No one in this world has show ISO feed a plane and asked him to sign the plane. So I feel like I got his attention by that. And I also introduced myself, be like, yeah, I work for the airline company named Southwest. I'm also a goalkeeper for LA Galaxy Academy, and just basically all about myself. And he told me, be like, oh, like good stuff, keep going. He dapped me up. He got a
Okay.
street picture and Aussie. I'm glad. I'm so glad I got that. I'm glad I met Actual Speed. He's very nice. He's a humble person. People just dislike him like the way based on his action, what he does in life, but in reality, he's just a chill person.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a chill person. I mean, yeah, and on streams he's like very like he's being mainly focused on like showing off his skills, how like beat people in races and everything, like Ashton, like how you beat him in the race too. But like in reality, I can see Speed for who he is. I mean, Speed looks like a person like to like care for others. Like I seen him like before, like in his other videos, like before, like show compassion. He's like, hey, keep it up. Like I believe in you. Give encouragement to people before. And I mean, that's good. I mean, heck, I mean, if I show Speed were to come into the podcast today, he can give out a few words one day himself and just tell him himself straight up. Like, if he sees a good career in you, he will basically motivate you. I mean, to keep going. I mean, if he were
Yeah.
to be here and if I had permission to speak on his behalf, but I feel like that's what it will be. I mean, what you think, George? Having I show Speed on the podcast.
I think it would be great to have him on. He seems very entertaining from what I've seen from him. I don't know a lot about him, but he seems pretty funny, and I like how the way he acts and stuff. So I would like to meet him because like I actually never like you guys say that he's not liked. From what I've seen from him, I didn't see anything unlikable. Seems like a cool dude, so I would like to get to know him.
Yeah, I mean Cristiano Ronaldo. Like that's really how you see like mainly on his podcast, on his like Twitch streams and everything. Like talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is his favorite soccer athlete, and then you have One Piece. He's also a One Piece fan.
Who is in at this day?
So I mean that's the thing, and you a lot of people is gonna hate me for this, but I only watched 2 episodes of like One Piece.
Wow, I
I
hate you
mean.
for it. I'm people.
I, I'm sorry, but that's just me. I mean, Dakota, have you watched One Piece before? You
Never.
have?
I've never watched it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not alone, George. There's a
Uh,
lot of people that haven't watched. Dude,
that's,
that's 1,000 episodes.
so that's. I mean, you got time. What do you got time? Like when you like something,
I
you're gonna get through it
wish.
fast. I don't know. That's just my experience. I'd be going through shows fast.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I don't know,
What? Why?
but I don't know, George. 1,000 episodes?
What's wrong with
But
that? I
yeah,
mean,
no.
it goes by fast. I'm already in episode like 800. Like it goes by fast.
Yeah, but
Like
I'm the type of
like
dude like give
I
me
I
give me
like
30 episodes
I
and that's
like that
it.
as well. Nobody's telling you to catch up. You could take your time. You don't have to catch up. You know, you don't have to finish it now. You could take 20 years if you want. You know, just watch it.
I mean, I only watched 2 episodes, but
That's what I like.
and there's
Cause
a
like
lot of clips on TikTok.
that's
There's a
what I
lot of
like
clips on
though.
TikTok about
That's
it, bro.
that's why I like that it's long though, cause it's never gonna end and like it's always gonna be there. Like I can take my time. Like right now I'm not watching it. I'll come back to it later and it'll always be there.
True, 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 true. I mean, whatever. Well, I'll try. I'll give it another try. I'll give episode 3 a try one day. But I mean, a lot of people call it one piece of shit, but I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people are dumb though too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Don't start a fandom craziness that people will come after us in the comments later on.
no, they can come after you. They're not coming after me.
Me? But what? Look, they could. Okay,
I
Dakota and
literally
me could both agree.
don't
Like,
make me go put on my straw hat right now.
oh my god! But Dakota, so like, moving on from this One Piece topic, because I know George's gonna love to talk about this all day.
Ah,
Um,
man.
like, let's see, soccer. Like, you have the LA Galaxies. You're a Southwest photographer. Matter of fact, we forgot about the most important thing. You're also a TikTok live streamer as well. Is that correct? That's where I
Yes.
met you.
Yeah. Um, let's talk about my relationship. So my past relationship, I met her like last year May. It was funny because I met her the day after
Mm-hmm.
my graduation. Well,
Dang,
there's
I wish I
one
had that.
twist though. She lives all the way to Texas, and I live in California. It's funny because I met her through my cousin, and yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I did. It was fun, but it's just like driving me crazy. Like, dude, she was. I mean, yeah, she was supportive and all, but it's just difficult the way how we communicate. There's some days where she doesn't like call me or like text me. And it's long distance too. It's just like, wow, what the heck I'm in. And she was my
So
first ever
before we go
girlfriend. So
into the
yeah,
whole TikTok, like before you, the reason why you get into the TikTok. So do you think long distance relationships there is not worth it, basically, for all the
No,
long distance
yeah.
relationships out there?
no,
Honestly, it's not worth it.
not worth
Yeah,
it.
not worth it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of long distance couples that made it work, guys. I mean,
Relationships are about interaction, and if you're not there to experience the best moments of each other's lives, it's not gonna be worth it.
Dakota, do you agree with that? What George is saying?
Honestly, I have to be honest. Yes, yes. It just doesn't last long. You don't see each other every single day, and if she's like lacking on communication, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay, okay, okay. Lacking communication, I understand that. But guys, hear me out. Relationships to me, if you guys can keep a constant communication, you guys don't have to see each other every day. You don't have to hang out every minute
And
of the day.
another
Like as
thing,
long as you guys can have a constant relationship talking to each other, I mean, you
this
can do you and she can
this
do her as
this
long as y'all not cheating or as long as y'all being loyal to each other.
I mean, this goes back to what I said though about what we always argue about. Is sex a key factor? I think that plays a big thing in long distance
Back with the key
relationships.
factor.
In long distance
Okay, but like okay,
relationships,
okay, but that doesn't mean like for example, like I know like let's use Dakota's relationship as a
because that's think
example.
about it.
Like
What's the
the
only difference between long distance relationships and normal relationships? The sex part, because you're not in the same spot.
oh, oh, okay, 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 okay. Lucky, you know what? Let's use my example actually because I actually done this before. I've been in a long distance relationship before, and yes, and I've been in a close relationship before.
Keyword
The
guys,
different.
keyword before. It didn't work out clearly.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm single right now. Hello, like,
Trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point to the audience.
but okay, but I'll make a point too. I actually I've been in both relationships before, both interactional like every day, and then the long distance before. Like I've been in both. The only thing is like on both, like yeah, like you said, like there's sex and you can touch, you can see each other every day. And then long distance is like depends on the FaceTimes and when you guys plan out to fly out and see each other. It's like relationships can work as long as you steady like have love and communication and loyal to each other, whether it's long distance or close by. I
I
mean, but
I
the problem is
it,
both could eventually fail, George,
yeah.
if there's no love
Oh
anymore.
well, yeah, of course. I think it just depends on who you are though, because some people can't handle it. They can't handle being apart from that long. Like it just starts to
Well,
fade
it's not.
away.
It's
Because like I said last time, there's a lot of people like a lot of like closeness comes from being close to each other every day, and a lot of people for that it starts to fade because they start meeting other people and they start getting close to those people, and those people are there like I said, and the other people aren't there. So that's why I feel like long distance it doesn't work. I feel like long distance only works if y'all been together for a long time, like y'all were already married and something happened and y'all long distance for like a good minute. I feel like that's the only way it would work.
Dakota. I mean, what you got to say on this, bro? Because yeah, at least back us up or say something on this one.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you did get some good points, you know. My relationship only lasted like around like 9 months, you know. My cousin, he was doing long distance too. She lived all the way to Germany. And till this day, they're still dating because he flew her out all the way to there. Now, right now, they're living together. So, they started doing online dating and they actually like make it work it out, you know. Right now, just like living right next to each other. And
So
yes,
see, George,
sometimes,
see, you
yeah,
can make it
yeah.
work. You can make it work.
You can really make it work. You just need to find the right person, you know? I know, yeah, sometimes it can
Exactly.
be difficult. Sometimes you just want to go for it, you know?
Yeah,
It
you
all
can
Okay,
make
depends.
you can make it work, but I
no, no,
prefer
no,
not
no. Wait,
to.
wait, 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 wait. So going back to what you were saying. So right, Dakota. So your last relationship didn't work out because the love fade. Am I correct? Like it just fade away. Like you guys don't have the same love as a relationship, but just as friendships. Am I wrong or am I correct?
Yeah, yeah. So she goes to me. She's like, I don't know, she's blocking me out and everything. And then she can't, well, I reached out to her in June because she was having some like problems with whatever, you know, trying to see what's going on. Yeah, she's trying to be like friends, and then she just ditched again. And then she comes back on August. And then guess what she told me? She said that she was,
She. Oh,
yeah,
she's damn. She's damn, George. That's what you mean by
yeah,
meeting other people, George?
Wait, what
Is that
I'm
what
sorry.
you mean?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like
From
that's
my side of the screen, it glitched out.
the
What did he say?
just for him to find out later on she's pregnant.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it happens. I mean, sometimes, like you said, it can make it work, but I think it takes a lot of effort, and both people have to want it to really want to work for it to work.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, whether it's long distance or close distance, whatever you want to like compare it to, I just think if there's love and loyalty in a relationship, the relationship is gonna work.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
that
just my
opinion. Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
Whether it's been a long time or not, I mean,
I,
heck,
I,
I would date if I dated a person for 5 years on and off,
yeah,
both long and close. Like we both had a long distance and a close distance relationship. So I mean, I've been in that party before. And FY, yes, it broke up because it was a mess. That was a mess, which we won't get into that story, guys. Maybe in season three. I don't know.
yeah. Guys, let us know in the
But
comments if you want to hear that story because anything to
the
embarrass
five-year
Johan or
relationship.
yes,
Oh Lord.
honestly, yeah, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Like, talking about this is like, it just kills me, you know? Like, man, I don't want to suffer like talking about this, you know? But right now, I'm in
True.
a good
So
vibe, you know? I'm
let
doing good, you know? So,
we'll move
yes.
on. We'll move on. We'll
true,
move on. We'll
true.
move on.
We'll move on. Okay, so let's go back to the main question then. What made you get started going live on TikTok?
All right. I have to get good. All right. I have to give off credit to my man, OC's very own. He's my best friend ever since like seventh grade. We've been homies since 2017. He put me on the method because he started doing that TikTok live stream. And then he just like recruit others. Like, for example, he recruits Steven, Shawty Goes Live, Zaid. what else? Danny, and including me. So I
Hmm.
started doing TikTok lives since July, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. Like I get to go live and show people what I love to do. Like for example, I went live yesterday, just going to the airport to take a pictures of airplanes, and people love it.
Yeah.
I just love to chat
True.
people as I'm doing the things I love to do. It's just like
Hey,
wow,
that's
this
when I
is
met
like
you too. I mean,
awesome.
that's when I met you too, buddy. That's when I met him, George. He was live on TikTok, and I just went in
Yes,
there.
exactly.
Yeah, you just clicked on it. You're
You
like,
could
let
just
me
see that.
see.
You could just see. No, but like, here's the funny part. On his lives, you could just see the airplane coming in, like, and like that's where he takes the angle pictures. Like he's on top of a rooftop and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so basically what I'm doing, I'm just doing like behind the scenes,
Yeah,
on live.
You can see behind the scenes of the pictures and everything on live on him. I mean, that's
yeah,
where I met him. Like, dang, I met him because of Steven too.
yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
From our
Yeah,
episode, like our last episode
from our
on
season
season one.
finale. From our season finale. Go check it out, guys. After you're done with this
Yes,
episode.
guys. After you're done with this episode, go to the season finale episode, season one.
Yeah,
That's where Steven comes in. That's where Dakota talking about Steven
yeah,
was in the podcast too, guys.
yeah,
Um, but going back on that one, so you started going TikTok streaming on July. So that means after you and your girl broke up in June, your best friend hooked you up on TikTok to motivate you to get out of the depression state. I'm guessing, is that correct,
Yeah,
Dakota?
yeah, he actually helped me out. Like during June, I was like fully down. Like I don't have no motivation. I was barely taking pictures of aviation photography as well. So I was just like laying in bed, and then all of a sudden he hit me up saying like, "Yo, can you film me like a YouTube video?" Because I have like camera experience. I was like, "Of course, I'll help you out." And then after that, he was going live. I was asking him, be like, "Yo, like, what's this?" Like, "Oh, like, I'm going live. I'm about to go live on TikTok. Like, I just get chit chat with people." I was like, "Wow, it's like that's pretty interesting." He's like, "Dude, honestly, you have a good personality. People will love you. Like, I'm gonna put you on." I was like, I'll give it a shot." And I never regret. I never regret it. I love streaming because I give a huge impact to my community. Like I'm basically made like some people like pursue their photography career because of what I'm doing, and I love it.
Heck,
I love it.
heck, I've met multiple photographers before in the past, but never as big as you. I mean, heck, to like be contracted by a company to post these pictures. I mean, that's big, bro. That's big. And I'm hey,
Yes,
at
yes,
19
it
years old,
really is.
proud of you on that one, bro. Proud of you on that
Yeah.
one.
Also, fun fact: I am officially partnered with John Wayne Airport, the airport where I'd be always taking pictures at, and the place where I'd be working at. So me and John Wayne Airport, we
Well,
got connections. We actually like partnered already. It's official.
well, George, if we need to fly out, we know who to talk to, man. I mean,
yes. We
heck,
got
this man got connections like crazy.
yes. We might need his
Yes.
information after the show.
Give you the information after the show is crazy.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, guys, oh my god, guys! I mean, heck, the photographer, the soccer legend. I mean, heck, what else? What else do you want, guys? I mean, heck, he's 19. Ladies, 19, 20 year olds, come get your boy Dakota right here. Your boy out
Yes,
here. He's single. He ready to mingle. He
yes.
he, he got that Southwest money, y'all. I mean, what you think? Are you back? Are you ready for the dating life, Dakota, or no?
Y-
Um. Well, right now I'm trying to focus on myself. I'm trying to go big as I can. I'm trying to get my money up. I'm trying to travel all over the cities, like in the United States. I'm trying to fly to Hawaii. We're talking about like trying to fly to New York. The big cities in the U.S. No, I gotta get that down
Hmm.
first. First things first.
Oh, okay, okay. So first, get your bread up, not your funny up, basically.
Yes, gotta
Yeah,
load on bread.
exactly.
Okay, George, what's your opinion on this, George? I mean, obviously I agree with Stephen.
I
I
mean,
mean, ladies, for
he's
us men, we gotta get our bread up.
no, yeah, he's right. The girls are like they're like pigeons. They see bread, they come. So I get what you're saying. That definitely
Okay,
understand that.
but not okay, but not okay, girls, but not women, right?
Oh,
Because
women, no, women,
women
women,
actually.
girls. Well, some women too. It just it depends. It just depends.
Okay, you talking about, but those are gold diggers. I'm talking about like
No,
actual
no, well,
women that
no,
like
no,
work
because
for their
no,
money
no,
too.
no, because there's sometimes even like even if you don't not looking even if you have a good job, you want somebody you want to date somebody who also has a stable job. You don't want to be having to like pay their debt and
Uh,
like you know what I mean? Like
ah,
no woman's
I
gonna
mean,
want like a man with like a bad job. Like that doesn't mean they're gold diggers. They just want somebody who like they're not who's gonna
well,
weigh them not gonna weigh them down, which I get that.
I don't agree on that one because like there's a lot of women that that are hard workers. They're
I
they
know,
call
but
themselves Mrs.
I'm not
Independent.
saying they're not hard workers. I'm saying they want somebody equally who's gonna be a hard worker too. Like they don't want somebody who's gonna be
So
like just like bringing them down. Like
yeah, yeah, true, true. So basically, to me, I like to date a woman that can like challenge my mentality, like a woman that can bring me up, not down.
yeah, and they want that too. Nothing
Not
wrong
all
with
women
that,
though.
and there's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with that.
not all men and women think like us, George. I mean,
No, I know, but I'm
everybody
saying,
has their
no, I'm
own
just saying,
thinking.
but I'm just saying, like some of them want that, and that's fine.
I mean, gold digging. I don't know, but like, yeah. I mean, a lot of
I
people like to be
mean,
spoiled. Okay, I know for a fact if I'm in a relationship and my girl wants to spoil me, shit, I'm right here. Come on.
yeah,
I'm
I
I'm
mean that's
not
fine.
I'm not that hard. I'm not hard to please. Like give me like a gift that like follows my interests. Heck, I'll cherish it for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, Dakota, how do you feel about it? Would you like to be spoiled by your girl one day?
I mean, I mean, yeah, I just like whatever goes flows, wherever the flows goes.
that,
Like if she wants me to like, you know, how do I say, yeah, if she wants to spoil me, she can, but obviously I would give like I'm gonna spoil her more. It's just wherever the goal, wherever the flows go.
like you misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I don't want my girl to spoil me. Like, go ahead, spoil me all day if you want. I'm just saying I don't want to like I want to have a
Oh,
good job too as well. Like
yeah.
I don't want to be like I don't want her like to have to like take
No,
care of
no, no, no.
me.
I know. No, I know. Like you mean like quote unquote like a 50-50 relationship where I spoil you, you
It
spoil
doesn't have to be.
me.
It doesn't have to
We
be.
we we
It,
we
no,
we,
it don't have to be
we
fifty
grow each
fifty.
other.
It don't have to be 50-50.
Matter of fact, my bad. Let me take it back. 100 where I she spoils me, I spoil her. We have our life aligned together. Like we don't rely on each other's money. We got each other. Like we have each other to like grow together. Basically,
Yeah,
is what you're trying to say.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm trying my best to like because I've been in multiple situations before, and like I mean that's the best way I can interpret what you mean. That's the only best way.
Yeah.
But I mean, guys, I mean relationships are hard to take care of. I mean, sometimes
Yeah,
relationships can bring
nowadays,
you down.
it depends on money and stuff, but you just need to find like the perfect girl, that the girl that wants to support your career, obviously. Just find the right girl, basically. Yeah, find that girl that loves you.
That actually
Mhm.
brings us kind of sort of to what we talked about last week. Would you date somebody who doesn't support your career, who doesn't believe in in you, like oh you're not gonna get anywhere, like you're never gonna.
I knew you gonna I knew you were gonna bring that back. I knew you were gonna bring that back. I was waiting for you to say that because I knew you were gonna bring that back. So yeah, okay. So for me, if I were to date somebody who doesn't support my career, nah, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna date that person. Sorry, I can't. If they told me no, your career sucks, no, sorry, I can't.
It
If they want me to
yeah.
change my career, my curriculum that I work for, hell no. And I think Dakota can agree with me too. I work hard to get my career where I want to be at. So I'm not
It
changing it for some person.
it depends for
I'm
me. It
not.
it depends on for me because my career, like I understand why people don't believe I could do that. So I think after a certain age, like if I don't make it, maybe I would be more open to like changing it, but it would be a long time before I agreed to do that.
So let's do this for example. For example, Dakota can agree with me on this. Let's say this podcast, right? This is our career right here, George,
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
And if your girl tells you, No, stop doing the podcast.
It it
Change it. You're done.
it depends. It like I said, it depends on everything. Like if we're really successful and she's like, "Stop it," like I don't want you to do that no more. I'll be like, "No," because we are, we're doing good. We have fans, people that want to hear us to talk. It's been if it's been like 15 years and we're still only getting like 10 views, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll stop the podcast because like I mean, we're not really like it's been a long time and I'm not seeing any results out of it, and like I would understand why, but if it's like like you said, it's been 5 years, 5 years or something like that, I wouldn't stop it because I do want to like follow my passion through.
Mm,
But at some point, I feel
okay,
like you have
okay,
to be
okay, okay. I see.
realistic. But like for example, like Dakota, he's like he has proved that he's talented, right? He's like 19. He's already like a photographer. He's already in the LA Academy. So I would understand why he would break up with his girl if his girl told him, "Oh no, I don't believe in you," because he clearly has shown that he's a talented person. So I think it depends on the person.
After a breakup too.
Yeah,
After a breakup too, and
yeah,
and a good recovery because a lot of people take years to recover.
yeah.
But no, Dakota took it strong and head on. I mean,
Yeah, I just like instantly locked in. I took that as my motivation. Actually, you know, it all depends on you.
Yeah, it all depends.
mm,
Yeah, it depends
true,
on you. Can you
true, true,
handle it?
true. It does depend on me. Yeah, he's not wrong, George. He's not
Yeah, no,
wrong.
yeah, he's not wrong at all. It depends on you. It all depends.
But but in, but in reality, George, I mean, going back to what you said, after that, change my career, change my personality. Honestly, I wouldn't change my personality at all either.
Oh no,
I am who I
my
am.
personality, I wouldn't change unless it's negative, like something negative, something toxic.
Well,
Then I would change it. I would be
yeah,
open to changing it. But otherwise, like, oh, she's like, oh, I don't want you, like watching like anime. I don't want you watching this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's just who I am. Like,
exactly. Like I'm not changing my good traits.
yeah,
I'm not taking them off for a person. Like either you get used to it and work around it, and if not, the door's right there. Like boom, door's right there. Go, leave.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
technically
that's
that's the
not a door,
curtain, but
but yeah,
uh, uh,
you can still, she
well,
can still,
I
she
mean,
can see through there. She can still see through there.
there's a curtain covered. It's a glass door. I have it covered for a reason,
Yeah,
but
the attention is
but I
clear.
mean, but like okay, going okay, okay. So basically, let's pretend the door's there. So I'm gonna just tell her like leave if you can't like you know getting aligned with my good traits. I get it. My
I,
bad traits
I,
like me doubting myself and like basically like putting myself down and not and like being lazy. I get that. Motivate me to change, help me to change, get out of that spot. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Challenge my mentality right
yeah.
there. But like if you try to change who I am, like my good traits, nah, bro, you're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, like if you're embarrassed to be dating somebody, don't date that person, like, cause that person's gonna want to be like shown, especially if you're a man and you're dated embarrassed to date a woman, don't do it because she's gonna want to be on photos. She's gonna want to post you on social media. She's gonna want to tell people you are together. So if you're embarrassed to date someone, like, then don't waste that
Honestly,
person's time.
honestly, guys, and here's some personal advice, guys, and I'm gonna just say this now: do not do things for the person who isn't your person. Basically, I, for example, has been the fool before where I thought I was dating that person. They never asked me out. They never said yes, but like I treated that person like they were my girlfriend.
Wait, wait, well, that's your
Turns
fault
out
though. That's your fault. You didn't ask
no,
her.
no, no, no. I did ask her, like, but she never said yes or no.
But
She
that's
just
your.
went
But
along with
why
it.
did you just assume though? I would have been like, is it yes or no?
Okay,
Like you need
okay,
to tell
but
me.
that's what I'm saying.
Right?
But that's
Am
what
I
I'm saying.
wrong?
Don't. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, you're right. But back in the days, I had like this thing called the Lulu or delusion,
You
whatever.
had denial. Denial is a river in Egypt. That's you right there. No.
Well, anyways, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go with that. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, do not do things for a person who is not your person. Basically, like
I get
if
what you're
that
saying
person is
though. You're
not
saying
confirming.
you're saying don't simp for people and expect something in return. If you're gonna simp, you gotta know that it might not work out. That's what kind of
I
you're
was gonna
saying.
I was gonna say like don't fall in love with the person who's not loving you back. But yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, that well, yeah, yeah. Don't fall in love, but that that happens sometimes. But Like if that does happen, it just like come to the realization and let it go. It's gonna take some time, but you'll move on.
Yeah. I mean, look at Dakota here. I mean, obviously, mean he's doing great. I mean, he moved on and he's locked in. So
Yeah,
I mean, if we can use him as an example, I mean,
yeah,
like use him as an example, guys. I mean, heck, he realized that there was no love and he moved on. I mean,
yeah,
right, Dakota?
Yes, that's
Mhm.
true.
yeah.
Exactly, guys. I mean, relationships are not easy, and falling in love with the right person isn't easy either. But that's why you got to be careful with your choices, guys. So it's a question for everybody, every viewer out there, and for you guys too, if you want to think about this for the next episode. Um, do you think, and here's the thing, do you think over time, like showing your effort, like that you care about this person, do you think is, you know, willing to pour your interest in that person so they can find interest back in you? And we can
Uh,
save it for the next episode, but just save it for the next episode
okay.
so you can think about it
I
because there
I
has
already
been a
have an
lot of
answer.
times
I already have
where
an answer.
there's a lot of people. We can save it for the next episode because hear me out. This might change your answer. There has been times where people invested in another person. Like I'm talking about love, not money. Like
No,
love and
of course.
affection and
How
care.
would you invest in a person? You can't do that. They're not businesses. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, invest in love and money, and then basically they end up being together. I can't. I can. There's countless
What do you
examples
mean?
out there in the world.
What do you mean by invest? Like they put effort, time, and effort.
So, so for example, and I hate that I'm using this example, but my dad used to pick on my mom, my mom's like, I'm not interested in you, but over time, like my dad used to
Oh, you're
show
talking
her
about
that
wearing her
yeah, he
down.
cares, basically. And then later on, my mom was like, okay, fine, I do like you back, and boom.
Yeah. Well,
But do you think doing that, what my dad did, is it worth it?
but you don't want me to answer that
But
right now, right?
yeah, you think about it first because I know for a fact you witnessed that too, George.
Oh, of course I witnessed it. And as I think, well, y'all save it for the next episode because you said save it for next episode, right?
Because we can argue about this. I know because we're gonna argue about this because I know for a fact
We
I
don't have
know
to.
your answer and I know.
We're not, we don't have to argue about it. Let me just say my answer, and then you can tell me your answer, and then we'll move on, and we'll argue about it next episode.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, how about that?
Okay.
And Dakota
So
will be the witness here. Then how about that?
so I think it it depends. I mean, I think for me, I do that like your dad, but like I don't I would do it to multiple, like see try, but try it out with multiples, like build different friendships with different women, see where it goes with all of with each of them. And
And this is where we're gonna argue. This is where we're
if
gonna argue.
and
If the per,
and
this is where we're gonna argue.
like it, like it's not really big deal to me, because like if I we become friends and it doesn't work out, we're still friends. Like I still have a friend, right? And I'm mature enough to get over it. Like you said, you get over it, right? You love the love isn't there, you're gonna get over it, and you're just gonna see her as a friend. And so that's not really like a big deal to me. Like you hang out with them and you see where it goes, and if it doesn't go anywhere, well then you just move on to you move on to the next friendship or the next girl you're interested in, see how it goes from there.
Okay, then I'll give my answer then. So we don't argue. We'll argue it in the next episode. Okay, my answer is if I show interest and they don't show interest in me back within the first week, I'm move on to the next.
Well, okay, we'll argue about next episode because I have an answer. I have a rebuttal to that, but uh,
See, I told you it's gonna be like a 30-minute argument between me and him. I mean, Dakota. I mean, you can
that's
give
why
your answer too. How do?
that's why I wanted to do those type of videos I was telling you, because we could, but go ask Dakota where you're gonna ask him.
But
Ask Dakota.
okay, Dakota. How do you feel? What's your answer though? I mean, how do you
Honestly, I'm
feel?
not gonna give no answer because I'm not trying to be like a wrong person or right person. No, it's all
There's
on you guys,
Dakota,
not
See,
me or mine. I'm not.
There's no right answer. It's just your opinion. I'm not gonna be upset if you don't agree with me.
it's,
That's fine. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I understand.
yeah, it's
We just want to hear your
it's your
opinion on it.
opinion.
Yeah, we just want to hear your
It's just your
opinion on it.
opinion. Yeah, your opinion.
No, I'll just go with Yon. Like the stuff he was saying, yeah, he makes pretty good points, you know. So I agree with Johan, you know. No disrespect to you, George, but
No,
I
no, go
actually
ahead.
agree with Johan, to be
No,
honest.
yeah,
No,
that's fine.
it's just
That's
your
fine.
opinion. It's your
That's
opinion.
fine.
No, I
That's
mean, it
fine.
doesn't matter here. It's just
Yeah,
your opinion, bro.
yeah.
I
We just
mean,
want to hear. We just want to
thank
hear.
you for agreeing with me,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know for a fact me and George are gonna argue about this next episode because I
No,
know he's gonna be bottled
I,
up for the
I,
next
I
episode.
can't believe he disagreed with me. This episode's never airing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Uh,
Relax.
but yeah. But yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that next episode. So if you guys want to hear me and Johan
You know
argue
what?
about it for like 30
And you
minutes,
know what? We'll bring in y'all's favorite guest. I did see 3 comments on my TikTok page. Yes, if Luna wants to come back, y'all, we'll bring her back for that episode for me and her to argue about that.
this,
if
this.
if she wants to come back in the next episode,
Oh,
guys.
oh,
But
who knows? Who knows? Maybe a plot twist. Maybe she'll agree with you.
exactly. We'll see. Well, I'll try to see what she does, guys. I mean, she says she's down, guys. And to answer y'all's question, yes, she's down to come in. I just gotta check her schedule, guys. Make sure she's okay. Make sure she's ready. And by the way, guys, Pokemon ZA came out, and so I will show like gameplay with you guys. I'm getting a capture card coming in, so that way I can screen record and show you guys the new Pokemon game
Yeah,
that came out.
guys.
So you
Real
guys will see
ones.
a little bit of recording.
Guys, I'm sorry that we can't show Digimon Time Stranger is a real good game of the year, not Pokemon Z to A. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, I'm a huge Pokemon fan and Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I never been a Digimon fan. I'm sorry, man.
Wow, that's why I'm the host, the culture one here.
Oh, we're doing, guys. I mean, we're not. You know what? We already have one argument for next episode. Let's not add two on this, guys.
No, yeah, guys.
But
Guys, let us know in the nerdy people in the comments. Let us know Digimon or Pokemon. I'm definitely gonna lose that
nerdy
one,
people. I mean,
but I'm definitely gonna lose that one. But it's a thing I'm willing to die on.
you can die on it. Darkrai, I mean, Darkrai is my favorite Pokemon. Darkrai will just send you nightmares, dog. Which are digital monsters,
Digimon would
while
destroy the
Pokemon's
Pokemon.
real.
Digimon would destroy Arceus, bro. War Greymon would kill Arceus. So I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it there.
No, nah, I don't think so.
Look it
But
up on YouTube. It's
anyways,
true. It's true.
before we get into the third argument, guys, uh, let's before we have to wrap up the episode in the next 7 minutes, Dakota, is there anything you would like to tell the viewers out there?
Yes, follow your hobbies, follow your dreams, because when you pursue them, you will achieve them. Never give up.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I'd agree with Dakota, guys. Make sure you follow your goals, your dreams, like he said. Make sure you follow what's in your heart and your gut, because once you trust in yourself and believe in yourself, you can achieve greater things, guys. I mean, just never give up. Once you have that motivation to do it, just do it. But the good things, not the bad things. Please don't do the bad things. Please don't. I mean, anything you want to say to the viewers, George? You muted yourself, by the way, buddy.
Whoops, whoopsie. Uh, I was gonna say do some bad things. No, I'm kidding. Don't. Just what you guys said. Do follow your dreams. You know, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. Don't expect overnight success. Don't be impatient. You know, we've been doing this for weeks, and we're still a little slow, but we're improving. And I'm glad that we're improving. But don't be impatient like me. Don't expect success right away, and don't give up. If you don't see it right away. There's some people that are gonna be faster than you. They're gonna achieve it faster than you. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna do it. It doesn't mean you don't have the talent to do it. So just keep pushing yourself forward and always like keep improving and just do it. Like Johan said, don't give up and just push through.
hmm Well, guys, this is another episode of George Talks. Thank you guys for joining us, Dakota. Thank you for joining us here, guys. Man, it's a pleasure to have you here,
Anytime. Thank
brother.
you so much for inviting me. Yeah, thank you so much for
Man,
inviting me, man. I enjoyed this talk. I love it. Thank you so much for like inviting
Yes,
me. I had
yeah.
fun.
Thank you for
Of
being
course,
on. We
man.
would love to have you back on, so just let us know.
Yes, we would love to have
Yeah,
you
of
on
course.
another episode,
Yeah.
bro.
And I'm just saying that though, because he agreed with you, so he's never gonna be back on here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's
Oh
blacklisted.
Lord, but
He's blacklisted. No, I'm kidding.
oh
Uh,
Lord, here we go again, guys.
okay.
But like always, guys, please like and share and subscribe. And if anything, it will please help us out, guys. Just please share
Yes.
it to your
And
friends, share it to your dog, share it to your grandma. I don't know,
yes,
just so people can hear us out and you be part of the podcast family.
you
Like
get a
literally, guys, just send us comments.
yeah, you get abducted by aliens. Tell them to check us out. Check out George Talks. Anywhere, everywhere you go. Just you see a fish. Tell them about us. Anywhere, everybody. Remember, we talk about anything and everything. So, like he said, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Any topics you want to see us talk about, or any other type of videos you would like to see from us, and or if you're excited for his Pokemon stream that he's gonna do, or if you're like me and you're like, nah, fuck Pokemon. But yeah, let us know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you for watching us. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful night. And always remember, check out TSM Dakotas on live on TikTok. We're going to post it at the end of the video.
Oh yeah.
Again, guys, love y'all from George Talks. See you guys.
So, guys.
Okay. There you go, Dakota. Thank you for joining us for the podcast episode, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,